Okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and launch into round one here. We have Team Son of Basil versus Carlitos. And of course, Son of Basil's flipped. Zelzit's no longer playing the Wing Zero. Now it's going to be Kamen Rider on the God Gundam and Zelzit's on the Heavy Arms. We have a Master and a X1 coming out from them. They're just going to apply heavy pressure here. God's taking unfair trades right now. Just getting swarmed, really, by the X1 and Master. Says, you can't deal with this pressure. We're just going to block you out. And then, of course, Heavy Arms is going to eat it down there, take an unfair trade. Master Gundam about half health. The God is in his last quarter of health. It's just eating another damage combo from the Master Gundam, sitting just very close. They're going to try and wrap on the Heavy Arms, get this overcost. God slams in a God finger there. Nice cut on his end. X1 sitting at about half, which is not ideal for a back, but it's not terrible either. Of course, here comes Master Gundam, who's still alive, still holding on to that life. He's going to catch the Master Gundam. The Heavy Arms. Get a lot of damage down. They go ahead and kill the God Gundam, which ideally you'd kill the Heavy Arms first and overcost the God Gundam. But they're actually still sitting on their first life. They're both sitting on slivers. There we go. There goes Master. There goes X1 dying at the same time. Really, really advantageous for them. God's going to go ahead and push that Oki as soon as he's spawning in. Try and catch that damage. Master takes some damage. X1's just going to try and hang back and deal with the pressure. And what really they want to do is Master's really pushing this Heavy Arms, but he can't get in. He's just going to keep eating bullets. He's just pushing the God Gundam, trying to get some damage in. Going to eat a Banshee Striker. Now at a sliver of health. Any little tap will take him out, and that'll be the round. But he's really staying evasive, and he has the Blaze, but he does get hit by the Heavy Arms. So that'll be round one in favor of Son of Basil. Good performance. A little chaotic going on. The very first half of that, the trades went really in favor of Team Carlitos. Carlitos did really good with the pressure, laying it on, making sure they have no room to maneuver, and just really keeping them pinned down. Anytime one would go down, they'd rotate off and just dogpile on the other. But at some point, the God Gundam really caught a good combo onto the Master Gundam, and the Carlitos' plan fell apart. So now we're waiting on both teams to figure out, change strikers around a little bit. But looks like staying with the Heavy Arms, going to pull out the Banshee again. Say it worked. It's really good. Why not? God Gundam's already locked in. Looks like it's going to be same for them. Heavy Arms, God Gundam, and X1 and Masters. So it's going to be a rematch. Same comp, same strikers it looked like too. So it looks like what Carlitos really wants to do, they don't really have a choice. They need to apply pressure, and they need to keep winning the engagements. If they don't have a chance. So you really want to keep the Heavy Arms locked down. Otherwise, he's going to throw things out. Of course, he's going to get caught in a stun there by the pillar from God Gundam, take some damage. X1's going to take a little bit of damage as well. The Heavy Arms going to get caught by Master. He's going to set up on Oki, try and see if we can catch it, but going to get a striker thrown at him on Oki, get countered. X1's still sitting very healthy. Of course, Master Gundam going to be on the Heavy Arms, which is definitely what you want to see. You want to see this Master Gundam just applying as much pressure on the Heavy Arms so he's not free to do whatever he wants, trying to cut when he can. God Gundam very low. If they can catch the Heavy Arms first, of course he gets caught by the Banshee Striker. X1 still very healthy, just going for the gold. They do get the kill onto the God Gundam. Master Gundam's going to put the pressure down on the God, and X1's going to clean up the Heavy Arms. So now what they're really going to be looking for, the Heavy Arms is the Master Gundam's very low. There we go, sliver of health gone. Going to come in overcost. X1's just going to play it safe, wait for his buddy to come back up, but he's going to get caught by the pillars. He's going to eat the dirt, going to pop up. He wants to get this Heavy Arm, going to bully him back with the whip, but Heavy Arm just drops the Banshee Striker, says get back. And Master's just going at it. He said he just wants that damage in right now. If they kill the God Gundam's really low, it could be a double life God Gundam. And there we go. The God Gundam goes down full life twice. Great pressure. They changed their priority there. X1 stayed on the Heavy Arms while Master fought it out with God Gundam. And God Gundam's ranged games focuses more on the medium range, whereas Master's very close range, but also has a lot of pressure options, right? But God Gundam wants to be the one applying the pressure. So now it's going to be 1-1. 1% of Basil, and that takes away their undefeated streak. So now Basil has actually dropped a round. Very exciting. So they're actually going to switch it up. He's going to play Masala here. He's going to stick on the back suits possibly. No, it looks like he's considering switching to the front. He's going to say, okay, you know what, enough of that. Let's just revert back to the composition that got us here. We'll see how it goes. We have Wing Zero God Gun, and we'll see if Kamen Rider decides to switch, or if they're really just going to go full memes here. It's very possible they do decide to go full memes. So they're staying on the Master Gundam, the X1 there. Average plays an Impact Guard. Team Carlitos is going to stay with their composition. They said it worked. They made it work the second time around, and so they're probably very confident in it. Looks like they might be that scent of Basil's just waiting, trying to figure out what composition they want to go with. Of course, he's going to go back to the Hyakushiki like we saw earlier in the tournament, and we're going to go ahead and start off round 3 of Grand Finals. And of course, it's going to be a lot harder to pressure this team as Master and X1 because so many Jirobis, and the fact that Hyaku can drop his Jirobi and then just walk away from it creates a lot of space for them, a lot of options. So see how they played. And so he opens up with the Jirobi. Looks, he's going to fish for the MA Jirobi, doesn't get it quite. He's going to catch Master Gun with the X3, get some damage down onto him, play the neutral out, just really kite them back as much as possible. He's going to pop Zero System, which really gives him free range to do whatever he wants for a few seconds. He's going to eat some slashes from the X1. He's really wanting to get some damage down on the X1, and X1's just going to push up on the Wing Zero and just bully him a little bit. Of course, they're also just folding on this Master Gun in the thick of it. And Hyakushiki is very low. He's at half health. And Wing Zero is also quite low. They could possibly set up for a good overcast. X1 gets a good whip off, pushes them all off. And Wing Zero is going to pop a burst here, try and push and slam in some damage. X1's still very healthy, trying to fish for some damage, but Wing Zero goes ahead and goes down. And then they also get the overcast on the Hyakushiki. They still haven't gone through a single life. They're looking very good. Master Gundam only at a quarter health, and X1 still sitting at half. They're in a really good position to win this round. And X1's just going to run in. You know what? Doesn't matter if you have Zero System. I'll just whip everything. Doesn't matter to me. And of course, Master Gundam finally goes down. X1's just going to back up. He's going to try and play defensively. Going to get hit by the MA Jirobi. Very slammed it in very quickly. And slams in a second one. Very nice job from Zalzit there. Really using those MA Jirobis. X1 not doing a terrible job. Master Gundam coming in and cutting really quickly. Pops a raw super there. Don't know if he was looking to connect a combo off of that or what exactly. He's going to eat a Kshatriya striker. And X1's just hanging in the back trying to control the God Gundam a little bit. They're really just looking for any opportunity they have. Of course, Senna Basil needs to be very careful here because he's going to get caught by his own partner's Jirobi. Hyakushiki going to drop that. Of course, it doesn't do too much damage, but it does mean a lot of downtime. X1's just fishing for the whips, but he's going to get overheated and he's going to get punished real hard. He's going to get killed and knocked down. Master Gundam tying it up! He gets it right at the end. Right when Wing Zero comes in to secure the kill, cut, and get all that. Master Gundam manages to get off one final and burst and secure that win, which puts Carlitos up 1-2 against Senna Basil. That's very. So all Carlitos needs to do is win one more round, and then they take it into a second for a deciders match. However, Senna Basil manages to kick it to 3, then they will have to. They will just win outright. Really, really solid performance from Carlitos. They get the. I'm sure they're really happy right now. You know, having been taken out in the first round. You know, the first round of the tournament by Senna Basil, and they get this run back, and now they're actually up ahead by 1, which is really exciting. So we're gonna go ahead, and they're gonna stick with the same thing, Master X1, but they're actually gonna change. That looked like Pale Rider, and I believe it's Wing Zero and Pixie. Nice. It's gonna be interesting. Looks like they're really gonna want to try and. I don't know what their game plan is here. I don't know. He's gonna pop Zero's system, try and look for some free damage. Okay, he gets Jirobi off on the Master Gundam. Really doesn't do much damage. It's more of a graze, and he has to cancel out of it earlier. Otherwise, he gets cuts by the X1. And Master's eating some damage in range. And Pixie's just hanging back, playing very safe while Wing Zero goes up. And, oh, Pixie's gonna move in to try and cut, but gets punished by the Master Gundam. X1's just also having the same game plan, just really fishing for those whips, and they're just double locking the Wing Zero right now. Sure, they're going to want to drop him low and then move into the back, try and catch the Pixie. Master is trying to advance into the Wing Zero, however, the Pixie is not letting that happen for free. So X1's getting some damage off on the Wing Zero, and Wing Zero's going to pop his burst, and he's just going to run out there. He's going to try and cut because he knows his partner's in trouble. But it's not looking good for them. You've got Master Gundam. That was well timed. That was well timed. Looks like we might have had someone drop here. We'll see if the connection recovers. Otherwise, it's going to be a play out. Let's go over to the TOs. And, so we had average plays drop out. I don't know what the TOs, what our policy is. If they replay.
I will leave it up to them if they decide to, if they agree that they want to do a rematch. Otherwise, whoever got the disconnect is usually the one who gets the loss.
Right.
Unless they both agree on.
Right. Yeah, no, that was a really looked like a clean performance from Carlitos.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the most disappointing things about Gundam Versus, and I don't know why, you know. Oh gosh, and the fact that these things can happen at local tournaments too is it's really annoying.
Right.
But oh man, that's a bummer because we'll see. We'll see Zal. So we can message Zal Z, see what he wants to do if they want to give him the. If they want to take the loss there, or if they want to replay it. Let's see. As far as the rule set for this tournament, yeah, you can swap freely at any time. But I'm in contact with Zalzit, and Zalzit says that they're gonna go ahead and just chalk that one up as a win, and we'll see if Everyday Legend Average Plays returns or not. Nobody heard that. Okay. Zalzit says no honor. Yeah. No honor. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait for Average Plays to reconnect, see if he comes back in. That puts the score up because of the disconnection. That puts them at 2-2 even, which really shame because that looked like a close round and they had the advantage there. It's really too bad for them. We'll see if Average Plays manages to reconnect or not. I'm liking this. Is probably my favorite series of the tournament so far, though. It's been kind of neck and neck. The first round was pretty one-sided, and the other pretty close, and that one looked pretty one-sided in favor of Carlitos. So that's I'm really liking this series here. We'll see if Carlitos can clutch it and reset the bracket, go for that, you know, second round there, try and secure it. So they had the option, if since they did disconnect, they technically drop the round and lose, but if both teams agree, they can agree to replay it or not. It's really up on the teams. Are you in contact with Average Plays or Impact Guard on Discord? Could you see if possibly figure out what's going on?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll take a look.
Thank you. So bear with us, guys. I know that's really frustrating. That's the reality of net play, I suppose. I'll have to see. I don't know if you're going to set a limit on him to how long he has to reconnect. It'd be a real shame for the tournament to end this way.
It would be, yeah.
Go ahead and try and contact his partner, see if he knows what's going on.
Send an invite, just in case.
Okay.
Where is he? Offline?
Did he completely drop out?
It says he's offline, but I just sent one just in case.
Oh boy. Okay, he's Elton's.
Oh, okay. They said the router got disconnected, but they're back.
Yes. Is Elton Average Plays? Or is
I'm
he...
asking.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and explain the... Okay,
Yes,
so when he got
10-minute
disconnected, he got a 10-minute penalty from disconnecting from a match. So he's just gonna have to wait out that, and then we'll be able to set the game back up. Could you please explain to him that they're gonna take a loss for that? Just. Okay, cool. Alright. I like the confidence. Yeah, we don't mind. I'm running out of my drink. Okay, so we're just waiting for Elton to finish up really quickly, get through his 10-minute timer from dropping, and then we can start back from 2-2. I would say if they switch suits, that's completely fine, right? Because technically last round was a loss.
Yeah, they could switch suits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they wanted to replay, then they would have to stick on the same ones, but...
Yeah.
I know what some tournaments do. There's different formats for Gundam Versus. I know JP has large team formats and things like that. Mm-hmm. One popular thing to do is switch on loss.
Yeah, that's what we did on our other ones, but I don't know. This one we just prefer it to, you know.
Yeah. No, there's no switch suit rule. You're free to switch suits, win or loss. As far as I'm aware, correct me if I'm wrong, Hito.
Yep. Whether you win or lose, you can switch.
Absolutely. I know. I've heard that JP they tend to lock suits, but that's only because they use large team format.
Right.
And different things going on there. I've heard a popular way to handle it in NA is to have switch on loss, but I don't think it makes a huge difference. I think you see a greater variety of suits, and you can kind of see a lot more mix-up happening. I would say, based on the honor code, you know, if they were replaying it, then yeah, you should probably play the same suit out, not switch, you know, especially because of how it looked before. So see how it goes for them. I'm gonna give my voice a little bit of a break, grab some water real quick.
Sure.
Hello. Hi there, guys.
Hello.
Welcome back. I think this is just a replay. It's not actually the tournament right now.
Yeah,
I
it
had
is.
a bit of a heart attack. I came back to my computer and I was like, they didn't just start again, right? So- Alright, so what's the status now?
Still waiting.
Still waiting on average players to rejoin lobby?
Yeah.
Okay. Zalzit's nice enough to run some
Replays for us. Yep.
yes. So enjoy that
you.
while we wait.
Average plays is here now. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, he's here now.
Okay, Zalzit's backing up right now. I think he's gonna come and join the lobby right now. Of course, we're gonna be moving into round 5 of the best of 5 grand finals. Of course, if Senna Basil takes it 3-2, then that'll be the end. They will be crowned the victors and receive their spoils of $10 PSN cards. However, if Carlitos manages to clench it and slam in that 2-3 in their favor, then they'll go ahead and reset the bracket, and they'll have to win one more set to finally take the victory. So we're going to just go ahead and jump into it. Last round, we've got same combo from the mechs, one Master Gundam versus God Masala. So they're going to swap up the front-back rules again. I'm interested to see how this is actually going to turn out for Senna Basil, because last time that they switched roles, it didn't work out. But Master Gundam gets caught right off the top. Nice pillar from God Gundam, but they're going to double lock the God, get a free down on him. And God's just going to spin around, pop up from downstate, and just jump onto the Master Gundam. So far, fairly even from both teams. Master Gundam's taking a little bit more damage now, and Master Gundam's just slamming in the pressure, but Masala's really punishing with the Jirobi and really getting some good beams off here. God Gundam going down real low, just as low as Master. Of course, Master pops his burst, he's trying to go in. He's gonna Showdown in really close! Doesn't quite connect though, and God Gundam goes down as well. So now both 500s going down at roughly the same time. Still very even game, they're trading pretty much back and forth. And Master Gundam really just needs to put pressure on the Masala, and he does get it. And God Gundam comes in, gets a good melee hit off on the Master Gundam. What really needs to happen, Master needs to put this pressure onto the Masala and let the X1 just keep the God Gundam in check. It's ideally what would happen for Team Carlitos. But Masala's going to get caught, he's going to take some damage, 140 off the top. X1's still very healthy here. And X1's going to eat a Jirobi there. I believe his beam helped him out a little bit there. Masala dropping real low, and he blocks a nice Jirobi striker. But he's just trying to duck and weave and try and avoid all this. Goes ahead and pushes the Master Gundam back, and he's going to pop up and just go into it. Gets the kill. Going to push the Masala into overcost, but the God Gundam's just as weak. So if they reprioritize their target, either way, doing a very good job. Master Gundam's real low. It could be a full health Master Gundam twice. And oh boy, we're getting a little bit of lag here. Oh, please don't drop. Please don't let the way that this ends, that would be so unfortunate. I don't want it to end this way. Oh no. The possibility is that this could go to Carlitos. I'm not sure who's dropping here, but I don't believe it's Salzit, otherwise it would also be dropping SharePlay with him. It's very possible it could be Common Rider, but we'll see. It looks like it's going to time out and drop.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It really is, and it looks like it was Average Place Partner this time. Oh, that's a bummer. We'll go ahead and extend the invitation to rematch, unless Salzit just wants to take the victory and peace out of the tournament and say we got ours. No problem. Let's see what he wants to do here. It's really unfortunate to have both your partners disconnect once
Exactly.
each. And
on Grand Finals.
Salzit does say that he doesn't care to replay it. He says he wants to take the win. Well, this is it's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
Sad way to see a grand final then.
That is the grand finals then. Actually, the first two games are great. The last two, not so much.
Yeah.
Just I'm gonna throw it out there. Salzit, no honor whatsoever. I can't judge, man. He wants those $10 PSN cards real bad, and yeah, it's a real bummer, but that's gonna be the game here. It's gonna 3-2, no bracket reset, so Son of Basil is gonna win. Period.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, congratulations.
Congratulations to Son of Basil.
Just contact me for your spoils.
Go ahead and get in
Either
touch with
PSN or
Tito.
Discord, and I'll respond back.
It was fun.